Welcome to WVAA Dallas News. I'm Ronnie Mandukas. It's time for Sports at Home edition. We're joined by Dallas Mavericks beat writer Callie Kaplan. Hello, Callie.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Okay, I think there's a scheduling mix-up with our next news segment. We have Dr. Anthony Fauci here. Dr. Fauci, is it okay if we talk about the NBA?
Every time I get a chance publicly to talk about it, I do.
Okay. The Dallas Mavericks lost to the Chicago Bulls, a team they should have beaten. What is your reaction?
You really want to know?
Game on the line, Luka Doncic drives, and instead of taking the last shot, kicks out to Dwight Powell, who's a 29% three-point shooter. How do you explain that decision?
The only thing that I think people should try and understand, when you make a decision at time A, based on the information you have at time A, and then you find out that when you go to time B, the data are different. And if you had known that, you wouldn't have done that at time A. Does that mean that time A was a mistake?
Most people would say yes.
Well, I guess technically speaking, it was.
This team seems to over and over again give up too many points in crunch time.
It was like 20,000 a day for a period of several weeks to months.
What would you tell this team in order to play better defense?
It's not difficult to do if you just do it. Someday, you just do it.
Some people say the Dallas Mavericks should just put 7 players on the court.
Theoretically that's possible, but that would be so obvious to everyone that I think it would be difficult to do that.
I want to switch gears here, Dr. Fauci. Do you think the era of player empowerment has gotten out of control?
We're starting to see things that are what we call emerging information. There's no way to make any definitive statement. So I think that speaks to the answer to your question.
What do you think about teams' over-reliance on analytics?
In some respects it is an affirmation of science.
That's so true. In 2016, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver reached out to you about inclusivity, correct?
And he wanted to get my attention about things that we were not doing correctly or appropriately in the context of what the gay community needed at the time.
How did he get in the ear of someone like yourself?
And he was right. And he got my attention by calling me an incompetent idiot and a murderer.
An amazing story. Dr. Anthony Fauci, folks. When we come back, we'll get in-depth analysis on the latest COVID-19 outbreak from Callie Kaplan.